not on some nationalistic thing the way the white guys would be. He's all for Asians no matter where you come from. Asian, immigrant Asian, second, third, fourth generation Asian, as long as it's Asian here. But then he pivots to the white supremacist line that, well, we as Asians are somehow being hurt. While he sits up here and tells you, oh, by the way, we're at the top of everything. We're at the top of everything, but somehow, allegedly, some way, we are being harmed, even though we're at the top of everything. Even though we're at the top of everything, somehow, we're being harmed. Somehow. So yeah, no wonder this guy's sitting on Fox News, because man, they're all birds of a feather here. They're birds of a feather is what they are. Now the article here goes on to say, this is a trend against meritocracy, you said. We don't care about your background. We care about your merit. Isn't this interesting? He says we care about your merit, a book titled The Attack on Asian American Excellence and the Fight for Meritocracy. An Inconvenient Minority, The Attack on Asian American Excellence. Right before he tells you, by the way, we don't care about your background. We care about your merit. Long as you're Asian. All right. You feel that Democrats, specifically liberal Ivy League administrators, prefer minorities who they perceive as less successful or struggling. So their capital is on identity and racial victimhood. That's where they get their political capital. They can say, you're marginalized, we want to help you, trust us, and they rely on the victimhood capitalism. I think this is an issue that's really motivating Asian Americans. Now, he didn't explain how these things are not true. You should notice that. This is what the white supremacists always do. He didn't explain why it's false. He didn't say that it's wrong. He didn't say that black people are not suffering systemic racism. He didn't say any of that. He's saying nothing should be done about it. So you're in a society that has leveled the playing field against you, and made the playing field imbalanced against you, and so any attempt to balance that playing field is balanced against you in your favor, here he is to say, oh, no, if you're behind, you need to stay there. So just understand, he understands what he's saying, is that the system is rigged, and that he wants to work, he sees himself as working in tandem and in cooperation with the white supremacists to ensure it remains that way. Because understand something, there is no word in the Japanese language for unfair. Oh, I'm sorry, am I not supposed to remind people of that? There is no word in the Japanese language for unfair. So this idea that they come from societies of meritocracy, that's a damn lie. No, they don't. There's favoritism and nepotism all over China, all over Japan, all over Vietnam, all over the Philippines. Nepotism and favoritism, this idea of meritocracy, garbage. And absolute fantasy and fairy tale they feed folks when you get over here. But it's a damn lie. And he knows it. So does Fox News, by the way. Zhu says Democrats are simply, quote, opposed to what a lot of Asian Americans believe are the fundamental values of hard work, education, and meritocracy. Another issue that irks Zhu is when Democrats blame a 2020 uptick on violence against Asians on white supremacy. Quote, the Atlanta shooting was really bad, and it may have been a crime of white supremacy. I'm going to take a look at the statistics. You know, all the anti-Asian attacks are not solely by white supremacists, you said. By stirring up this kind of frenzy around white supremacy, specifically in anti-Asian attacks, the Democrats are sort of able to bring in a victim, their narrative, to try to attract Asian Americans. So did you hear that? So he acknowledges about that nail salon slash massage parlor in Atlanta. This suspected white supremacist ran in there and shot up. And just understand, he just understand, when they pop you up and put you on the network, they're putting you there for a reason. So you heard him just sit there and tell you, a bunch of Asian females, a bunch of Asian women got gunned down. And I don't really think that, I don't know how significant that is. Let me repeat his words again. Quote, and by the way, they just said the Atlanta shooting. Now that's the real thing right there. They don't provide a link to it or anything. They don't put that shit in the context.